All right, what is up, guys? Today we're going to be playing a Viktor Vi deck coming from Beam. If you guys don't know him, a very talented player, and he has managed to pilot this deck as high as number 2 on the NA ladder. And in a way, it's almost like a fake SHELLFOK deck. We're running Viktor and Vi PNZ Bandle City. It just happens to be that these are both champions that have found themselves in SHELLFOK decks in the past. But let me just tell you, although we do have some of the cards that fall into that package, this is by no means a SHELLFOK deck. We do not run SHELLFOK, and what we do run instead is a lot of augment units. Viktor, Ballistic Bot, Neandroid. So pretty much if you guys are familiar with the Glorious Evolution deck, one of its biggest benefits is granting augment to all of the units in the deck, right? So with this deck, you don't have to grant augment to the units if they already have it, right? So Ballistic Bot, the Android, and Viktor all benefit from all of our different created cards and get buff stats, as well as Vi almost having a pseudo augment that just applies to every card. So all your different cheap cards that come from Otterpuss will buff up these units, and the theme of the channel lately, I think, has been this card here, Ambush, right? We run 3 copies of Ambush, which is just, especially in a deck like this where they'll never really be expecting, because, you know, you'll start off a game, you'll play Otterpuss, Conchologist, Telescope, and they're like, all right, this is SHELLFOK, and then out of nowhere, the ambush comes, and they're just not ready for it. We also run the full PNZ burn package of 3 Mystic, 3 Get Excited with all the created cards in the deck. We have a lot of discard fodder for Get Excited, as well as discard fodder for our Poro Cannon. Poro Cannon, very good at comboing with augment units, similar to the Viktor Draven deck. Once you have some augment units on the board, you play Poros and just go for big stats. Conchologist is also really good because he's able to pick up burn of Mystic and Get Excited, as well as just Pokey Stick, Ambush if you can't find it. There's a lot of good cards and spells to be pulled from PNZ and Bandle City as a package. Run 2 copies of Hidden Pathways. It's almost always activated in this deck, so just 3 mana draw is definitely good. And 3 copies of the best card in the game right now, Lecturing Yordle. This absolutely a heavy hitter. Creates cards, which is good for the augment. It's removal slash burn slash puff caps. It has such a versatility to it, and it just having a 3/5 body is insane, and we're going to be taking advantage of it until they do something about it, right? This deck did pretty well for me. I'm not going to lie to you guys. This is a very small sample size. I played 3 games, but I can just say those 3 games went very well. So I'm excited to play this deck a little bit more in the future. And just a disclaimer for you guys, because I'm aware of this fact, but I didn't know what for, right? The Neandroid, I believe, he cut in his final version of the deck, but I didn't know for what, so I just left it on the older version. So if you guys want to try taking out Neandroid for some different options, you guys would probably be pretty smart to do that. But it worked plenty well with the Neandroid if you guys want to rock it. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, hit that like button on the video, and leave a comment, man. Let me know how you guys are liking the videos, any feedback on things I can do differently, decks you guys want to see in the future. Always read all the comments and try to respond to really all of them. But yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Hope you guys enjoy these games. Till next time, guys, peace out. Lux. Do not have a lot of experience against this deck, but we will try to make it work. Ontologists lose the ambush. Kind of hope to draw back into them at some point, but for sure grief to keep 2 of those in the open. Definitely start off with the Otterpuss. Probably into the Ballistic Bot. I could do that too, man. If I play bot, probably into prank. And then attack, depending on what he plays. -1 can't block, +2. Can't block seemed kinda good, but at the same time, breaking his trinket trade a little bit feels like a pretty good option.
Can you improve perfection? perfection.
Android version? Okay. I know he cut this in
Let us take a peek at life beneath the waves.
in some of his other versions of this deck. I think I definitely take an ambush.
Astounding
It's a good way to get it.
ahead.
System upgrade. Prime and ready.
I think I like Cat into Poro here.
My shield is yours.
I mean, that does kind of kill this attack, but at the same time I can still swing at the other ones. The only problem is sharp sight, right? But I don't mind baiting out the sharp sight here. I'm forcing him to use something on one of these units rather than the ballistic bot, which is enabling ambush for future turns. Okay, he goes with this. We get a trade. It's not too bad. Still just sharp sights are the cards I'm worried about. We have Viktor.
Let the light guide you.
Potentially. I think I like the otter post, really. I think I like playing neither of these champs at the moment. Mission.
Can you improve perfection? Safety disengaged.
So I think Poro now, right? Because I can play Viktor, Frank, and play like Ignition or Viktor spell and level him like almost right away.
Prime and ready. The time of machines is now.
And then we can start to get the discount. Which doesn't really do much for us at the moment, but it is going to be sweet to just have as an option. If he plays his SHELLFOK now, we have a pretty nice play in our future. He did the ambush. God damn it. God damn it, dude. Never lucky.
Pushing my limits.
So since he has the beam, I think we go for a prank. +2 cost. I mean, it makes it a little annoying for him. But -2 power doesn't do anything. I'd rather just pay mana for it.
Witness me. System upgrade.
Let's try this out. I'm assuming he has an answer and this was like a bait, if anything. Contologist can find Get Excited, which literally ends the game.
A beacon through the dark.
We might not... we might hope for a less all-in line, though, than that. Lecturing, that's a good amount of damage for sure. Like a guaranteed 1, which will put him in Poro range. Still gonna lead off with a conch here.
Let us take a peek at life beneath the waves.
We run burn? We do run burn. I could try to find it.
What wondrous discoveries await below.
Illuminate the enemy.
Distance is key.
We'll see how he reacts to this.
Oh dear.
And wouldn't you know it, I picked the wrong mushrooms.
It's gonna take that hitting face for sure. Group shots? I mean, doesn't kill. Oh, it kills with the final spark. Makes sense.
No more holding back!
Okay, we do this. Swing with all, actually, in case he has sharp sight.
Never back down from what you believe.
And then we just Mystic Shot. I don't know, I maybe should have just Mystic Shot just to get this guy out of the game, but whatever. We'll toy with him for a second. Alright, GG. That was real nice. We just made it so hard for him to play that SHELLFOK at any point. And we got lucky that ambush connected, but that was nice. That was for sure a really good game. Keeps all the way? Maybe? It might be. I'll try this. We don't have like the key components, but we have some very good auxiliary pieces to like make everything work. We can start with the Otterpuss, maybe push 1, maybe get a trade with the 2-1. I should just never block this. Some good shit. I think we're happy to play Conchologist here. I was thinking about like the trade situation, but the Otterpuss still makes it that we'd win out for sure. I think just a Mystic. Can't go wrong with that. A Telescope. It's a good amount of burn we have. This is not hitting much in his deck, right? It hits Mare. I'll hit a Mare with that. We'll push 1. It's fine. If I remember correctly, there's no burst ways for him to give this elusive. We just pass there. It goes with the commando. I have Mystic for it. I'll just use it now. I could have Equinox there as well. Goes for this. I don't mind trying to Pokey Stick his Fizz. If he uses like Group Shot here to kill the Otter, it's not bad at all. Alright, board cleared. I don't mind this. This is pretty annoying. Just to bug him, right? Now we can just go lecturing Yordle. I think I'm interested in just swinging here, right? And then I can go double Poison Dart onto the Mare. You can get like a small bit of value at this point. but that's fine. Sure, Protoporo, whatever. Block. All makes sense. I mean, this is kind of a jinx against this deck, but they're somewhat running out of value. The thing that I'm like probably more optimistic of them having is less removal. Because they have like telescopes and stuff, but that doesn't generate like more removal specifically, you know?
We made it.
Aloof,
Yay.
hitting, lecturing at the moment. We have our last one. I think I like
Next
this
thing I
here.
know, I'm up to my britches in purple berries.
If I sent those all face, man, we'd have them at like 14. I don't know, that might be a decision to haunt me. Called shot, draw one. This is removal and flash bombs. I think I'd rather have just draw.
At life beneath the waves.
Not really ecstatic about any of them though. I wanted to like pokey to maybe find something better. I could call shots, I guess. Swing with this, push 7, and then I have enough mana for the dart to face. And we have 8 burn in hand, so if he finds a puff cap, we just win. I didn't see what this was out of. 7 out of 10. If he can level it next round, we might be in trouble. If he finds 2 puff caps, we're just good. It's a tricky spot for sure. Ooh, nothing. Ionia, but pretty expensive, so be happy to see that. Just open Mystic Shot.
Do I have to?
I'm not finished.
Easy does it. Persistence is key.
I think that's actually the best way to go about it. Just get excited face. We have our 3 more damage. And now I get dart and we just win every time. So this is actually a guaranteed win now. Just super hot. Ooh. Guaranteed win even more so. I don't know why I keep doing these redundant actions. I should just play these. I mean, I guess technically Telescope could have made something that fucks me up here. Like Rite of Negation in particular. That's just such slim chances.
Well,
We'll do this. He should GG just because he sees dart and he shouldn't have a way to remove it. Easy game. Alright, we kind of rolling, boys. Don't mind if I do. An infamous rally deck. I will keep the Otter. I will keep a Mystic over Pokey, I think. Because Mystic can like beat Rangers against some certain cards. Poro Cannon is a great find, and I probably discard the Prank, although Prank isn't bad in this matchup. Just seeing what they have in hand, like you want to hit spells and like obviously because you can raise the cost of them, but just so you know exactly what to play around, it's really strong. We'll wait until he plays a unit to Prank right, because that'll just give us more information, because like yeah, once a unit's down, this is guaranteed, so we'll just take this Mystic. Don't mind that at all. I think a telescope looks fine here. I maybe could have open attacked, but ooh. Definitely Crescent is just so good against Poppy, especially next round.
I am the blade in the darkness.
We attack with this and just see if he ever trades. You maybe could have even attacked with the 1/1 and bluffed something. If he develops Poppy here,
Only the worthy survive.
that's completely fine with me. And kill his rally with Lecturing Yordle and then just try to deal damage to this.
All right, team.
Okay, so he
Adventure
just
time.
plays Poppy. We'll play Vi. And I don't know if we'll need mana for anything. I don't think we do. Let's hit this now.
Here comes the punchline.
I think he's thinking about a rally, probably.
Scared? I don't blame you.
I've got your back.
Rally and Sharp Sight. I can make the Sharp Sight cost 4. I think I just make it so he can't rally this round, right?
Punch it.
Eat this.
We'll go for the kill on Zed. That's fine. He doesn't go for the trade, which is for sure good for us. I figured that meant he had a second one. You know, you never really hope to see that. We know he has Sharp Sight now, so we can play around that properly. Always kill Poppy. 6-mana rally just makes his play so like awkward, right? Because if he wants to go for it,
There's the 1-2 punch.
that's completely fine. He plays Sharp Sight, he taps under rally. It's so funny. If he lets this go through, we just have to hold up 3. I might just draw in that case. Saves 1 unit for him. Sure. What was the point? Oh my goodness. Dude, you know how Vi works, right? That's so much burn. Do I ever get rid of the Crescent Strike now? I'm trolling for that. Let me just get rid of the Poro Cannon. Okay. Poppy, dead. That's completely fine. We play Viktor. He plays Rally probably, and then we Crescent Strike.
Join the glorious evolution.
And then play out our hand. Seems good.
Genius.
GG. That was nice. That was actually a fun one to have. That prank on the rally was so big for us. I was actually insane. I feel like it would have been way harder to pilot if that wasn't the case, but good slew of games right there, man.